You already know your guardian, Bumblebee. It doesn't get any better than this. Let's begin with a nostalgia trip. 15 years ago, the first live-action Transformers movie was released, revolutionizing the cinema and action figure industry forever. I have very fond memories watching this movie for the first time as a 13-year-old kid, seeing Optimus Prime and Bumblebee battle it out with the Decepticons for the first time on the big screen. Immediately, I knew I had to own the toys from this movie. It was so awesome seeing a Camaro and Optimus, I don't know what truck that was, transform. Oh, it's a Peterbilt. I still have the figures, by the way. These were purchased by me 15 years ago and I still have them. And it is very interesting to see, after all this time, how much toys have innovated. In fact, I remember this movie being so popular that people were lining up in Toys R Us before they even opened, and we were all lining up to get this particular Bumblebee Camaro 08 deluxe figure. And like, it was crazy, like we were literally like lining up while the staff were opening the doors, and we would like run in there and try to like grab the first available stocks. It was that hot, and it was all caused by this one movie. I would even go as far to say that this is one of my favorite movies of all time and has pretty much influenced my entire life of collecting action figures or statues. If it weren't for this movie, I may not have this hobby today. Fast forward 15 years later, when I found out that Prime 1 Studio announced a new version of their Optimus Prime statue, which is based from his appearance from Transformers and Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, I knew I had to get this piece to commemorate my collecting journey so far. So without further ado, let me take you through an unboxing, assembly and review for this statue, and we can find out together if my missing kidney was worth it. Let's roll out! Oh. And you might be curious about the box that it comes with. This statue comes in 2 giant boxes and they are very, very heavy as well. This base that you see here is housed by this box. Oh, and it's around 24 kgs just by itself. Oh, and this one comes with everything else, and it's around 16 kgs. This is how it looks like. And check this out, for the edition size, there's about 200 pieces of this made, and I'm number 88, which is a lucky number for Chinese people like me. These are the assembly instructions, and from here that you can see that Prime 1 has provided graphics for each of the boxes that it comes with. So there's 3 layers of boxes here from the first box, and from the second box, this is the base. Also here we can see a picture of Optimus Prime with his pointing arm pose. And if we look out, we can see a summary of all the parts that it comes with. And also over here, the assembly steps. So it's pretty detailed and all colored. And from what I see here, there's about 57 steps in total for setup. Here's a closer look at some of the contents that it comes with. And these parts are huge, seriously. Like if you look deeper into all of these, this is Optimus Prime's leg, right? And we get a closer look. This is his unmasked helmet. Now, sit back and relax. Grab some popcorn as we assemble this piece together. So we've only begun the assembly process for the statue, but right off the bat, I think we can notice how detailed it truly is. If you look here, you can even see gears, which are eventually probably going to be covered up by other parts. If you can see, there are ports here. So they're basically putting it there for no one to see. And if you look on top here, all these details are similar to what you would get in the basic toy, like a leader class figure, but it's all dialed up. Like if you can see, it's like floating in the middle. You don't get that anywhere. And if you look up top, the chest piece, well, firstly, the paint job is really good, and the detail is remarkable. You can even see there's this cover right here, and you could even see, like, I believe that's even the opening for the Matrix for Optimus.
We now return to the assembly.
So there you have it. This is the fully assembled model for the Prime Studio Museum Masterline Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. And I don't know if you can tell, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. The paintwork is incredible. Let me give you a 360-degree view of this statue. And you can literally see from every angle it's perfect. Optimus Prime's chest and the paint job is remarkable. You've got red and blue and all in the right places, and the paint is glossy in certain areas, and you know, it looks a little bit different in certain areas, different shades. It's really awesome. Look at the back. No one looks at the back, but it's incredibly detailed, and you can really see that here. It's just so much to appreciate. and it's a really satisfying build. So we're now off camera for some close-up shots of the entire statue. And let's start with the base right here. There's a gigantic Autobot logo. Look at my hand. This is how big it is, and it's plenty wide as well. Honestly, it's really large, and I mean, I would say it might be a bit oversized, but then again, not really, because the arm over here and over there, they do spread out the entirety of the length of this base. It's still pretty large though. Like, I mean, if they could make a smaller one where this side was cut off, that might be better. But it's still cool nonetheless. And it's extremely heavy. This is like 20 plus kilograms, which is crazy. Moving on to the feet here. Check out these intricate details. And my god, and the paint job is crazy. You've got a really nice glossy paintwork going on here. Check that out. And even I love how this looks. I mean, it's just painted seriously well. Look at the rim part where you can see a slight chrome paint job in there. And what's really cool about all this, it's all magnetically attached. So if you just remove it, you can see all the details, the inner workings inside. Moving up top, you can see the same chrome detailing on the wheel parts. This is how his arm looks, and it's really detailed, and I think the way it's assembled allows us to really appreciate it. Look at that red. Look at the arm. Oh my god. There we have the Energon sword, and you can see the Cybertronian markings there. Gorgeously painted, seriously. On to the chest area. I don't know, do I really need to say any much more? This is ridiculously detailed. We have the windows where they need to be. They even have the windshield wipers detailed over there. Also, the side mirrors are there, and they are chrome painted. I love the red paint on here. I don't even know how to describe it, honestly. If you look deep inside, you can see the Autobot insignia. And if you look deep, and if you look further down inside, you can see Optimus grill inside there, reminiscent of his G1 design. And of course, from here you have the windshield lights. These are all lit up right now, and they are all powered by LR41 batteries. Just check that out. And right up here, you can see these sun visors. They are also painted in I would say a rusty chrome kind of paint. And it's gorgeous. You can even see over here, they don't light up, but even these lamps are also there and painted. Whoa, don't want to break anything. Yeah. Even if you look from the top, everything looks really detailed. Like, there's no, if you purchase some other statues, you can notice that, like, on the top, some of these parts, they could be like empty and things like that. But over here, everything is detailed. Just check that out. And I guess we can look at the head as well. Gorgeous detailing. The head is also on a swivel joint, so you can actually rotate it anyhow you like. Eyes are lit up, powered by the same batteries as the lights down here. Just gorgeous. And not to forget his back as well. A lot of detailed paint work here as well. A lot of blue in the leg section. Look at that. I didn't even know there was this detailing for Optimus. You can see his fuel caps over here. They painted it in a very, very nice chrome. Check that out. The flame detailing is also awesome. It really looks even better in person, I feel. I also like this shoulder details. There's even this handle thingy right here, which I'm presume is in the CGI model, but you won't see that in any action figure. Now taking a look at some of the switch outs that the statue comes with. This is his unmasked head. And just take a look at all the intricate details on this. You have Cybertronian markings here, here, and a lot of very nice paint work in between. Take a look at how it looks at the back. And this over right here is the button to switch on his light up feature. So if you press this, the eye lights up like so. And to switch it out, you just simply pull out the other head and insert this one in. Alright, now you're going to be taking a look at another switch out part that's exclusive to this Optimus Prime. We did not get this with the Dark of the Moon version. This is the rifle that we have seen in Transformers 1 and 2. To assemble it first, I will take this barrel and attach it to the front right here, and it fits right in. This other panel piece goes here. And last but not least, this will go here. And as you can see, it's really detailed, but also extremely huge. You can see there's another hand here, and when I hold it, you can tell that it's pretty much human-sized. This gun is pretty much human-sized. It's huge. And to assemble the rifle, all I have to do is just remove the wrist piece and slide the new rifle piece in. Next. And in addition to his energy blade, that this one goes into his forearm, you do get a separate one that's much longer. This one goes straight into Prime's wrist, and you can see the differences in length, and because this one goes into his wrist, you can see that there's like a cross guard right here, and the way to attach it is very easy. Is you just want to slide this in here and it will attach magnetically. And for our next switch out part, we do get a separate hand altogether. This is in a more museum standard pose and not as dynamic as the previous one. I'm going to go ahead and attach it to his torso, like so. And for our next pose, to mimic the Revenge of the Fallen Forest battle scene, we're going to attach a second blade to his right hand, like so. And here he is. So here's a look at how another pose is possible with this Optimus Prime. And similarly, there's also another rifle where you can attach to the same right arm, and you can attach a rifle to each arm, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall for dimensions, this is about 29 inches tall, and I calculated it to be about 22 inches wide. So there's no loss of presence here. It's really large. For some size comparisons, let me show you. This is Optimus with the movie masterpiece Optimus Prime. As you can tell, it's pretty obvious that this is like almost like more than double the height, and it's just on a whole another level. And in terms of details as well, I mean, there is almost no match. This is him with the masterpiece 01 Optimus Prime. It was released near the time of the Transformers 2007 movie. And that's it. Overall, I easily say this is the best piece I've ever owned in my collection. If you told 13-year-old me that eventually one day we would be able to own collectibles of this kind of size and detail, I wouldn't have believed you. It's certainly unmatched in detail, unmatched in cost as well. We're not going to talk about that, but not today. But if you can stomach the cost, it is absolutely worth the price. So yeah, stay safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.